YouTube. It is a beautiful day outside. I promised y'all a Q&A video. This is not really a Q&A video. This is the questions that I got are really good, and I greatly appreciate them. I'm answering your questions today, so let's get into this. The first question was posed to me is, how long do snakes live? Well, that's a difficult question to answer because different snakes have different lifespans. So this changes when an animal gets put into captivity. It can increase that lifespan or it can decrease it depending upon care. For example, a garter snake has a lifespan in captivity of around 15 to 20 years. In the wild, that lifespan is greatly reduced to 4 to 5 years. Evelyn, if I can use your name, hopefully I pronounced it right. Your daughter's corn snake is going to live 15 to 20 years in captivity and about 6 to 8 years in the wild. And to answer your next question, why are sloths so slow? They have a really low metabolism. And you can't even, like, some mammals will move miles in a day. Sloths move yards a day, and not very many yards. So yeah, they tend to digest their food really slow, and they move really slow. And some of that fits into your next question: how do they protect themselves? Well, one thing is that slow movement, and don't get me wrong, there are animals that do eat them, but they really rely on camouflage. And so that brown coloration on top of the algae that actually lives on their fur, or in their fur, actually helps to camouflage them. If that doesn't work, I don't know if you've seen a sloth up close, but they have some pretty massive claws. And those claws can range from 3 to 4 inches, and I imagine they would hurt pretty bad if you got hit by them. So there's that. You also asked, are alligators good parents to their young? I'm going to answer that first by saying that yes, they are pretty good parents. Most crocodilians are. I apologize, somebody is having some trees cut down in their yard or something, so I apologize for that. Hopefully y'all can hear me okay. But male alligators, or crocodilians in general, really don't play that much of a role in the care of the young. Whereas female crocodilians are pretty amazing parents. They build nests. And again, I'm going to add to that by saying that that's nest building and care of the young is pretty unique among reptiles. You may have some that will build a nest. Turtles build a nest, but they really don't care for the young. The eggs are usually laid and the parents go away and then are left to deal on their own. They will dig out of the nest on their own. Alligators, on the other hand, are pretty cool because, and other crocodilians are, they will, not only do they lay the eggs in the nest that they build, they guard that nest pretty well. If you've ever been in Florida and gotten too close to a nest, that mother is going to react and you need to get out of the way. It's a very real thing. But mothers not only will protect that nest from predators, but they will also, when the eggs start hatching, the babies will actually start peeping. They will start vocalizing. And that call will attract the female, and she will literally dig into the nest and dig the babies out and then carry them to the water. And she might have to do several trips, but she'll get the job done. She also will provide protection for a few months, possibly up to a year, depending upon when she's ready to start the next generation. So hopefully that answers that question for you. Your next question is, do they feed or teach their young? No. I think, to the best of my knowledge, there isn't any teaching going on. A lot of what they do is purely instinct. They know how to do it because it's ingrained in their behavior. Alligator nest, or the eggs, actually do have predators. And those predators include hogs, raccoons, possums, skunks, black bears, otters, and probably other animals. I know in Africa, it isn't uncommon for Nile monitors to dig into a nest. The baby alligators will actually be preyed upon, and that comes into play with herons and other birds. I would assume even big fish might take them. It's also possible that if things go bad, where maybe there's a drought, a really, really bad drought, and there isn't water, for the mother to actually feed on the babies. But that would be something that would have to happen to really stress her out, for that to happen. There is cannibalism that does happen, but again, mom is there to sort of help protect, and hopefully that doesn't happen too often. But like with every animal, the mother produces a lot of babies, or enough babies that hopefully some of them survive. I don't know right now. I don't remember the exact mortality rate is for baby alligators, but it's probably significant. Probably around, I would guess, somewhere between 45% to 50%. If I hear different, I will update you on Facebook. But hopefully that answers your questions. I want to do one of these again. Hopefully in the next week or so we can get that going. Or next month. Not next week, next month. If you are watching this and you have questions that you want to add into, or for my next video like this, feel free to put them in the comments and I will answer them. Put them together in a video and answer them for you. This has been awesome. Thank you for the questions, Evelyn, and I will let you go. But before I do, don't forget to give this video a like, subscribe if you're not, click that notification bell so you know when my next video is coming out, and with that, I will talk to you later. Goodbye.